Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Second Assault live stream powered by AMD. I'm Alex Mendez, more commonly known as Golden Boy, and joined with me right now is Dave Serlin, who is the live producer. Dave, how you doing?
Good.
Over here for Battlefield 4 Second Assault. Now, I've been asking everyone. I asked Ben, I asked the other Dave, what goes into the day in the life of a live producer?
The day of a live producer is I own the quality of the live environment, basically.
Okay.
But for Second Assault, I worked a lot of CTF and UI.
Okay.
So a lot of that and persistence as well.
So what is that? What is persistence?
Persistence is all the awards and trophies and dog tags and stuff like that.
Okay.
Then in the end, I also worked on the premium stuff, the drops that we were going to have.
Okay, very nice. So you just make sure everything looks pretty.
Yeah.
Essentially, is what I'm gathering. Right?
High quality. That's
High quality. Well, speaking of pretty, we actually have Operation Firestorm. That's going to be going on right now. We're going to be playing some Obliteration, which is one of my favorite game types from Battlefield 4. So let's actually just jump right into it because we might as well. We can't let it go on any longer.
No, it's so much action, right?
As we saw at the Battlefield 4 Showdown, Obliteration was just insane. And when you had some great players playing in Obliteration, it just makes it that much more entertaining. Most importantly, to highlight here, Operation Firestorm, what new changes have been made to this map? We've been talking about the new changes in every single map that we've been showing here for the live stream.
Yeah.
What is different about Operation Firestorm?
So we looked at this map and wanted to fulfill the promise of the original map, but we also wanted to add a lot of tactical elements to it. I would almost call it tactical evolution because it's all these macro evolution events that you trigger as a player. It's a lot of player-driven evolution events here, and you can use them to your advantage. In a game mode like this, where you have something that you have to carry to a specific point, you can really utilize that in, burning the guy next to you because you let the oil slick on fire underneath you.
Yeah, and the oil slicks actually can be triggered by just shooting it or just like...
Or a grenade, or the little burner.
Or the repair to the burner, which is very nice. So actually, I did get a couple questions from the live chat here, so make sure you guys keep them coming. This would probably cover what we were talking about before with Gulf of Oman, with the Sandstorm. And I don't know what you feel about this, but does the flying get affected with the Sandstorm Levolution?
Well, it gets affected in the sense that you can't see much. Like, it's really hard to see anything.
Okay.
And also spotting distances are shortened a bit. So it's get affected enough from that. It doesn't really
that was
affect
actually the second question I was going to ask you, right? About do spotting mechanics change? This actually came from Rising Legend 13 on Twitch. He says, do spotting mechanics change when the Sandstorm comes in? So they do change?
Yeah, slightly.
Okay, so basically the distance of which you can spot changes.
So you have to be closer to get that.
Okay,
spot.
Interesting stuff. So what? And then the big Levolution moments in Firestorm here. Is it one of those where you expect something like a giant firestorm, or a giant sandstorm, excuse me, or is it more micro focused?
No, it's more of the micro ones, like the one you see. Well, you just saw the oil derrick on fire there, and we have some other things like a gas main that you can explode.
Yeah.
And also there is one of those cranes that can fall over, which is also player triggered.
Okay, so unlike in Gulf of Oman, where the crane falls because of the storm, this time around players have control over a crane.
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, people just like to drop cranes. Why not?
I mean, it's fun.
Just do it, just create more carnage and explosions. Why not? It's Battlefield. That's what we do. I guess, that's brutal. That guy ended up getting murked there. So we're not going to talk about that for a second. But so I guess in this map in Operation Firestorm, what are some of the things that you have enjoyed the most in seeing this map develop in Frostbite 3, being just brought over from BF3? What have been some of those things that you're like, man, I really like what they changed and what they added?
I mean, this is a sniper map in some sense, right? You have a lot of sniping, long distance sniping spots. Okay. And the fires here, they put out this beautiful black smoke. They kind of, cover you if you don't like being sniped all the time. So you can kind of decide if you want to be seen in an area or not by turning the fire on.
That's nice. That's actually a pretty cool addition there to be able to
and I really
cover.
like that because I like that cover.
And also, I just don't like snipers. Snipers and me don't get along
They're
very
also
well.
people, you know.
No, well, I like the people are cool, but the snipers, you know what I mean? Because I'm a victim way too much. I'm a victim.
You know? I get you.
But in all seriousness, though, I love. We had a chance to check this out yesterday, and I love the fact that this is one of those maps that's obviously very vehicle focused.
Yes.
And I think that that is one of the bread and butter things about Battlefield. While I love the controls, and personally infantry gameplay for me is it's spot on, amazing vehicles. That is it in Battlefield. So I guess in looking here, adding some of the new things here. I mean, for the most part, the vehicles are relatively the same. As far as like what they do function-wise. Like, hey, one flies, one's a tank. You have cars and whatnot. But then you add the Levolution moments. Do any of them affect the vehicle play? Like, for example, the oil slicks. If you roast an oil slick right below the tank,
you take damage from oil slicks slowly. I mean, if you're in a tank, for instance.
Okay.
So you don't want to really stay on them, right?
Yeah, you don't.
And since you can't see that well through them, you kind of want to get away from them as well.
You're not
impervious.
impervious.
They changed the path that you can take, but they also changed the way you play and identify your next target.
Very nice, very nice. And now I know that you handle a lot of the UI stuff. I know that is something that you're very passionate about.
Yes.
Let's talk about this for a second, because you guys added CTF in.
Yes.
And that was a whole overhaul, right? I mean, it is similar to Obliteration. It's a pickup game type, but what kind of things did you add in there for the player to be able to know, okay, flag's here, I got to return it, things like that? So
CTF, the version of CTF we have, 2 flags CTF, is tricky because you have 2 pickups, right? In Obliteration, you have 1 bomb. It's either red, white, or blue, depending on who owns it at the current spot. But in CTF, you can have both flags taken by either team. And that's really key to get people to understand which one is my flag, which one should I go after and kill, and which one should I defend. Right, so that we spend a lot of time on that, and sound is actually a big factor in that too.
Really,
like the VO callouts help you a lot.
Okay, very nice, very nice. And then I guess with the CTF2, I noticed in Operation Metro that when the flag was down, it had a domination-looking, or I played
Conquest.
domination. Sorry, conquest-looking return counter on it.
Yes, it does.
So you added that into that as well.
We did. So basically, you have a little radius where if you're on the friendly team, you go into that radius to capture it home quicker. And the more people you are, the quicker it goes. It has a little scale.
Just like the conquest.
Yes,
Okay.
and of course the other team can pick it up immediately. So you have to defend that area, and it creates tension. So you have 2 tension maps tension points on the map.
Yeah, and of course the flag, just to reiterate this, flag needs to be home in order for you to capture it.
Absolutely.
Right, so that is something that you got to highlight in there. And the time to return the flag, it's varies because of the amount of people. But if like it's one person, it'll probably be like 10 seconds or something like that, I'm assuming.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that.
We'll just go with it.
Yeah, we adjusted that a lot.
We'll just. No, I completely understand. And take a look at some of the action here, by the way. Just got a highlight here. Got to go to my boy Legendary.
Yeah, you're always going to look at that guy.
He's just too good. But wait a minute, Funk Static. Okay, this guy is actually doing a little bit better than than Legendary right now.
Good job, Funk Static.
Yeah, right. Even though Legendary, he just looks for people and then just decimates them. So
he likes vehicles though, so this is one kind of a map for him.
Oh, really?
He's a vehicle guy. Yeah,
oh, okay.
I wouldn't know, but looking
I
at
wouldn't
the Metro
know
score,
from the fact, exactly, that he went 44 and like whatever in Metro. So definitely can't tell there. Oh, goodness. But, okay, so we actually did get a couple more questions in. This one came from iRocketF off of Twitter, and he says, what made you choose the maps that are featured on Second Assault? What was the thinking process behind that?
So we asked the community, of course, and we looked at stats and what maps are popular.
So Metro was there from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, it is a highly contested map, right? Some people love that map, and some people doesn't love it as much, right?
Yeah, of course.
But it has to go in there because it's one of the favorite maps.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a big fan of Metro.
I like Metro too. I like my Metro.
Yeah, I love infantry play, right?
Yeah.
So now I have Operation Locker, and now I have Operation Metro. I feel very happy just because.
It should be. And the new park area in Metro.
Yes.
I love that. Obliteration on Metro is in the park area.
Why? Oh, so wait. So Obliteration of Metro is in the park area, not inside of the tunnels. Interesting. Why do that?
It just really plays well in that area. And you're used to playing it in Rush, and it's one directional, and now it's 2 directional, and all directions really.
Yeah.
With all the grass fires, and it just gets really chaotic the way Obliteration should be. I really like that.
Obliteration is just insane, as we're seeing right now, which, by the way, the red team currently down. They, they're currently up. they have one bomb site remaining. So let's see here if they're going to be able to make that happen. But taking a look, man, Mars, he is just tearing people apart inside. Just picked up a bunch of kills. It's like, you know, no care in the world, right? Just go for it. So, okay, here's a cool part that I always was very interested in. So the bomb, right? When you pick up the bomb in Obliteration, and the red that basically is just shining, as you can see clearly right here, was that more or less to tell the player, hey, you're carrying the bomb?
Yes.
Or was it to just show the other guys, like, this dude's running with the bomb, he's
both.
a giant glowing thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's both, of course. I mean, it's really important if the objective is, you know, the centerpiece of the game mode, it needs to be known where it is and what you're supposed to be doing. So to help new players and, you know, players like me who forgets things now and then, we really need to see it, right? We need to see it in the world. So that helps. And also, I mean, the red light is more for you, actually, because you see it clearly on your arms.
Okay.
Oh, what is this? Oh, I'm carrying, okay.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it can get really hectic and your friend that you ran behind can die and you just automatically pick it up, right?
Yeah.
So it has to be really clear.
I'm really disappointed right now in Killer
Yeah,
T.
he's missing.
He's missed like that was a clear shot.
Like
the guy
me
hasn't
sniping.
even moved, honestly.
Yeah, look at that.
He's
like, I'm going
now
back
he
and
has a
forth.
buddy there, and he's just gonna keep on missing.
Yeah.
Mind you, these are dice
he
people,
not
so that we
trying?
can
What
make
is
fun of
this?
them.
Come
You know,
on.
and then he just points. He's like, you know what? Forget that guy. I don't
That
like
guy.
him. That guy, mean dude. And you know what, Killer T, you had your moment to shine.
Yeah, well,
Back
shine,
to
I don't know.
legendary.
Yeah, let's go back to legendary.
Oh goodness, man! That's just some of the things that I love. It's funny because I was, I go on YouTube all the time to check out a YouTuber, Chaboy, to check out his hilarious clips and just the moments that he has, and I can't wait to see what he does with like funny moments in this in this second assault maps. It's just insane. That's just one of the things I love about Battlefield. You just get so many crazy things you just laugh at. And it's
Absolutely.
entertaining.
And I mean, this map, normally you spawn really far away in this game mode, but we have this parachute drop-in added to this map, which, gets you right in there quickly.
Yeah.
And of course, the 5-man squads helps as well.
Of course. And I love the fact that joining squads are fairly simple. So I could just go like, you know what, all my friends all together, we're going to make a new squad and we're going to be the best squad in the world. So that's just what I do. And it seems like Annoying Assert now is trying to snipe. You know what?
Let's pick the sniping, the first day of sniping when we have this stream, right?
I think DICE employees, maybe we got to work on their sniping skills just a little bit. Hit up some of the guys out there that know how to snipe and give them some tips.
Yeah,
what do you think?
yeah, right? I think so too.
You're a sniper, right?
Totally not a sniper, but
totally
I
not
know
a sniper.
How to
No,
snipe,
okay.
though. I know how you can snipe better than that.
Whoa! Shots fired. Okay,
Yeah.
So now that we know that that's going to be the case, we have to put that to the test eventually. Again, just talking here about Second Assault, guys. If you're just joining us, just want to reiterate that you should stick around because at the end of the show, we are going to have an awesome Second Assault trailer exclusive. Your eyes, first time seeing it, it's going to be awesome stuff. But we have about 50 seconds left in it, so in this particular matchup. So I guess I got to ask you, Dave. I asked this to the other Dave and Ben. Favorite map in Second Assault?
Favorite map is this map. I love this map.
This is your favorite map.
And I'm an infantry guy, right? So
okay.
I like the dragon of the tank coming to kill me. And in this map now, there's so many places to hide from me. Being the engineer that I am, I want to mine them. I want to.
So you're an NG too?
Yeah.
Oh man, we're brothers, dude. I'm an NG all the time, and I'm just there like repairing stuff, and then no one appreciates me because like I'm there making sure you look good. I feel you, man. We have to.
You have the torch now. You can start fires with the torch, man. It helps
I know. I feel good about that. That makes me so happy just because I can go and just burn tall grass.
Yeah, who doesn't want to burn things?
Yeah. So you heard it here first, guys. Who doesn't want to burn things? But in any case, so that is going to do it. It seems like the blue team has managed to secure themselves a W here. So I guess, with that said, I want to ask you, any last words for the people at home who, are like, I don't know, should I get Second Assault or not? What do you have to say to those doubters?
It plays awesomely. Go buy this. I would.
Boom. That's it. It's over. Oh, man. Well, Dave, I want to thank you so much for your time. Greatly appreciate it, guys. And, of course, that is going to do it for us here at the DICE LA studios. It's been a blast. I'm really looking forward to checking out Second Assault. It's going to be great, right? Yeah. Just take a blowtorch and just, destroy some grass.
Start some fires.
Start some fires. That's all you got to do. But beyond that, though, play the game. It's going to be awesome. Play Second Assault. And of course, we want to thank you guys so much for tuning in here to the Battlefield 4 Second Assault live stream powered by AMD. Now, just a few tidbits for you guys. If you're going to look to get Second Assault, comes out first on Xbox One November 22nd, and you can get it later on PC. Like I said before, we have an awesome trailer that will be debuting right now this second. So go ahead, watch it, enjoy, share it on the social medias and all that stuff. I'm Alex Mendez, more commonly known as Golden Boy, for Dave and everyone else here on the DICE team. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys later.